Hello there, and welcome back for another video. I am Brown Eyes of Brown Eyes Intuitions. Thank you guys so much for your positive feedback. I really do appreciate you guys so much. I am just in awe of your support because you have really shown out for Brown Eyes, and I really do appreciate it because I cannot grow, I cannot elevate without you seeing something in me that you identify with or that something resonates with your energy. So I thank you so much. And of course, if you are new to my channel and my energy resonates with you, I ask that you please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment as well. And take this spiritual journey with Brown Eyes here at Brown Eyes Intuitions. So today, you guys, it's all about the talk, quote unquote, the talk. So this is the divine masculine, but this is just not any regular reading. Today is going to be the divine masculine talking to divine feminine. This is a conversation between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Now we're going to see the energy, the external energy between the two. And we're also going to see the internal energy between the two. For instance, like the energy that's on the surface, what we see, but spiritually, how it really is. So what I've done is I pulled one card from my psychic tarot for the heart, for the divine masculine here on my left hand side here, and one card for the divine feminine here on my right hand side. And this card right here in the middle is the mutual agreement, the mutual energy rather, between the two. This is what is between the two of them, the divine masculine and the divine feminine here. So the divine masculine here, let's start with divine masculine. As you can see, I have my whole spread out. I pulled a couple of cards for each energy and I clarified them. So we have a whole table of cards here. We have a side for the divine masculine, a side for the divine feminine, and of course for the middle energy, which is the energy between the two, or the combining energy, the energy that's separating the two, that's between the two. It could be the blocking energy or the overall energy between the two of you. Now, divine masculine, you're coming up in the number 7 energy, daydreams and decisions here. This is divine masculine's energy here. Daydreams and decisions here. So what I'm picking up is the divine masculine is telling the divine feminine that he daydreams about her, and that the decisions that he made is haunting him, so to speak. I feel like the divine masculine is telling the divine feminine, I wish I would have made better decisions. Now all I am left to do is to fantasize and to think about you and this connection here. Because clarifying daydreams and decisions here, we have the 3 of Pentacles and we have 4 of Swords here. We have earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn in this 3 of Pentacles. And we have air energy in this 4 of Swords, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius here. So what this 3 of Pentacles is telling me here is what the divine masculine is telling the divine feminine about his daydreams and his fantasies. Is that he reminisces, he thinks about the collaboration, the teamwork that you two guys have did. Now, you could have worked with your divine masculine, that's true. Or you could have been around your divine masculine when he worked. Or this is the energy of you guys work together in some type of project here, or you guys always teamed up in something here. But of course, 3 of Pentacles, there's a 3rd pentacle here. So we have, anytime there's a relationship, it should only be 2. But you do have 3 of Pentacles here. Now, if you look at this picture, 3 of Pentacles, you have 3 people here. This is collaboration, but this is also someone admiring someone's skills. If you look at this picture here, you have 2 people here looking at this person here. This person that's working, this is the divine masculine here. He's working on his crafts. He's good at it. Now I feel like this person here that's holding something in their hand, this was the divine feminine here. She admires the divine masculine's work, but she also invested whatever investments there was, the divine feminine invested into the divine masculine's work. Some type of collaboration where the divine feminine invested. It could be just emotionally invested, but the divine feminine invested. This is what the divine masculine is fantasizing and daydreaming about. But you see this third person here. This third person is not adding anything. This third person is just the fan. This person is just a onlooker, standing around for self-gain because they see that the divine masculine is very skillful in his craft. And not only that, he makes money. So this third person has nothing to bring to the table, but they do want to take something away from the table here. So I feel like the divine masculine is fantasizing about having the right collaboration. This is what he's telling the divine feminine, having the right collaboration, the right teamwork with the divine feminine, but at the same time not choosing the divine feminine, because the divine masculine chose this third person here. This third person who added nothing to them, just admired them for self-gain here. This is the external. This is the surface. This is what we see. This is what the divine masculine is telling the divine feminine. Now, clarifying this Three of Pentacles here, we have the Magician and we have the Page of Swords here. So the divine masculine is feeling very regretful of the decisions that he made pertaining to this collaboration or this teamwork here with his divine feminine, because he had support. He's telling her, I know you supported me, divine feminine, but I just wasn't ready, or I just mishandled it. So I feel like the divine masculine is trying to energetically, spiritually, because remember this Three of Pentacles is on the surface. This is what you see. Spiritually, the divine masculine is fantasizing about manifesting this back into existence here. I feel like the divine masculine is daydreaming about you, but I also know that the divine masculine is watching and keeping tabs on the divine feminine, because the divine masculine wants to make sure the divine feminine is not supporting anyone else, because they haven't been able to find that support anywhere else here. So this Magician is the divine masculine wanting to manifest this back into existence. They want to work with you, divine feminine. They want your support. I feel like they're watching you. They're investigating you. They want to make sure that you haven't moved on and found someone else to support, because no one supported them like you, divine feminine. This is what your divine masculine is saying to you, divine feminine here. So now we have the Four of Swords. This is where the decisions come in. The divine masculine in this Four of Swords energy took a break from this relationship. And we know that he took a break from this relationship because in this Three of Pentacles, where he had an extra person, this is the extra person that he chose. Therefore, his decision was to take a break from his divine feminine here. He took a break from the divine feminine for a fan, for an outsider, for someone who added nothing to him. Now clarifying, now this is the external. This is on the surface, this Four of Swords. Now clarifying this Four of Swords, we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands here. Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands here. So this is what the divine masculine is fantasizing about, his decision that he made. And I feel like it was a very, very hard decision for this divine masculine to make. But the divine masculine knew that he was sneaking around and doing some scandalous shit, so to speak, in this Seven of Swords here. I feel like the divine masculine recognizes in his fantasy, of his decision making, that he was doing some shady shit. He was moving funny. He was getting away with something here. So I feel like the divine masculine in his movement thought the best thing to do was to pull his energy back and take a break from this connection here. And it wasn't easy. It was not easy because this Four of Swords, it represents taking a break. It represents getting yourself back in order, healing. I feel like when the divine masculine took a break from this divine connection with their divine feminine, it played a role on them physically. It made them emotionally sick. So, yeah, they took a break, but they also need to heal themselves from this, because now all they can do is fantasize about the divine feminine and the decisions that they made. They made some shady shit decisions because they chose someone else. Now the only thing they have to do is to try to manifest you back and to watch you. This is what they're doing here. They're trying to manifest you by watching you to see how you're moving. Have you found someone else? Are you supporting anyone else? Because in all actuality, they want you back. They want the support that you gave them, divine feminine here. So coming over here to the divine feminine here, we have teach. This is the number 5 card, teach. This number 5 card, teach, represents the divine feminine being in a teaching mode. Because little do the divine masculine know, the divine feminine was sent into his life to teach him some things. Because the divine feminine was always more spiritual than the divine masculine, because the divine feminine is a divine. So it wasn't by chance. It seems like it was a mishandling of this relationship, but it was divine order, because divine masculine's better half was sent to him to teach him something here. And so I feel like the divine feminine is telling the divine masculine some things, trying to teach him. Now, clarifying this teach card, we have the 9 of Pentacles and we have the King of Pentacles here. This is what's clarifying this teach card, is the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. Now, the divine feminine is telling the divine masculine, look, I did not need you. This is me, divine masculine. I did not need you. I did not look like I was doing without when you met me. I was holding my own. I was abundant on my own. I was not looking like I needed any help. I was holding my own. So why would you approach me? I mean, I can understand if you approach me in order, but we're not together. So why did you approach me? What was it? Why did you feel like you had to have me? Because was I an asset to you? Because if you look at me, I'm not lacking anything. I'm good. This is the external. This is what's on the surface here. This is what the divine feminine is trying to help and teach the divine masculine. Divine feminine don't understand why would he come to her. She didn't look like she was a damsel in distress. No, she was holding her own. Why would you come to me, divine masculine? Now, this is, like I said, this is the external. This is what's laying on the surface, what we see. But internally, the divine masculine came to you, divine feminine, because it was love at first sight when he saw you. He fell in love with you once he first laid eyes on you. He fell in love. He felt a strong spiritual connection. And not only that, he was extremely attracted to you. So you have the 2 of Cups next to the Queen of Wands, clarifying this 9 of Pentacles. So if the divine masculine see this beautiful divine feminine in this 9 of Pentacles here, and this is what it is, in this 9 of Pentacles here, this is what drew the divine masculine to you, divine feminine. Your self-assurance, your independence, your beauty, your sensuality, and your spiritual connection that the divine masculine felt with you. So he didn't just approach you out of order. I know it appeared that way. But see, because this is the divine feminine trying to figure out why. I'm 9 of Pentacles. Why did you approach me? And we're not together. Things didn't happen like they should have. So why did you even approach me to begin with? This is the surface here. This is what we see. But spiritually, what we don't see is the reason why the divine masculine approached the divine feminine to begin with, was because she drew him in. With all of this beauty, with all this confidence, and all of this sensuality, the divine masculine was hooked. It was love at first sight in this Two of Cups energy. And besides that, the divine masculine felt a strong spiritual connection because you guys are indeed soulmates here. So this is the internal. This is the spiritual aspect of it. Now, your next card for teach for divine feminine is this King of Pentacles here. Now, this King of Pentacles, this is earth energy. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn's energy. This King of Pentacles is a very traditional person. This is a boss figure. This is someone who gets it done. But this is usually a married person here. But they bring stability and security to a relationship. So I can understand why the divine feminine is wondering, why did you come to me? I was already doing good. So why did you come? It's like the divine feminine is asking the divine masculine, why did you come to me? I did not need you. Because the divine masculine came in this King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is usually a married man. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like in this instance, he was. So I feel like the divine masculine came in this King of Pentacles, masking who he really was. This is the surface card here. This is what's laying out on the external. These are the things that we see here. But spiritually, the things that we don't see is, although the divine masculine, this is what the divine feminine is understanding and talking about, trying to teach him the difference of how he mishandled this relationship. Divine feminine's like, see, you came to me in this King of Pentacles. I didn't need you. I wasn't without anything. This is how you came to me. But in all actuality, this is how the divine masculine really was. In this Page of Wands here, and the Six of Pentacles. So although the divine masculine came like they were a boss and they were upgrading the divine feminine as if I mean, the only thing other that they could have added, that the divine masculine could have added to the divine feminine, is some love here, some real genuine emotions here, and even more stability, because she's good. Even though she's single, but she's abundant. The only thing other that he could have done was married her. That's the only thing, and made her the Queen of Pentacles. But I feel like this king already had a queen. So this is the internal here. Remember, the surface is the King of Pentacles. This is how it came. But in all actuality, he was just a Page of Wands, exploring and just not taking life serious while he was given somewhere else. So the divine feminine is trying to understand, why did you do that? But this is why he did it, because he fell in love. He was pulled to you. He was attracted to you. He couldn't help himself. He telling you, look, woman, goddamn. If when I saw you, you were sitting there looking so beautiful, so sexy, so alluring. It was just something about your energy that drew me to you. It had to have been a spiritual connection. I don't understand it. But this is why the divine masculine came to you, because the divine feminine is mad. She's like, why did you even come to me? I don't understand. Why would you come to me? And he's telling her, because you were so beautiful. I felt a spiritual connection between the two of us, and I couldn't resist it. No, I was wrong in coming to you, but this is how you made me feel when I saw you. When I saw you, divine feminine, I fell in love with you. I ain't shit. No, I'm not, because I did some shady ass shit, but it does not change the way that I feel about you, divine feminine. So the divine feminine is here teaching the divine masculine, you had no right to come to me. And him pleading his case, yeah, I had no right to come to you, but I did, and I fell in love with you. Yeah, I didn't come right. I came to you like I was this boss guy, ready to upgrade you. In all actuality, I was just out to have a good time because I was given somewhere else I couldn't give to you. I gave you the appearance that I could give you and give you more because you already had. But I came with the appearance that I could give you more than what you had. But in all actuality, I just wanted to explore and just play around. And I didn't want to take this relationship serious because I was already given somewhere else. This is the spiritual. Now, the mutual energy between the two, we have the number 5. Another number 5 card here. We have 2 5s here. This is win or lose. This is the mutual energy between divine masculine and divine feminine here. Number 5, win or lose. This is like the 5 of wands or the 5 of swords here. It's the 5 of swords because you see the swords and you see the 5. This is like ego tripping. This is what's in between this relationship here. It's mind games, ego tripping, winning at all costs here. It's the great divide. As long as you have this egotistical energy between the two of you, then it can't be resolved. So clarify this win or lose, because it's like if you leave the sword in the ground, you win. But if you remove the sword out of the ground like you're preparing to battle, then you're going to lose this relationship. So clarify this win or lose card. We have the Temperance and we have the Two of Swords. Now this Temperance is healing this relationship, healing your ideology, healing what you've been taught, healing the mind games, healing the manipulation, pouring into each other's cup, equal give and take here, balancing each other all out with truth and honesty here, in order to reconcile. So this Temperance here is you needing to, both parties now, because make no mistake about it, even though the divine feminine is divine and she's usually the more logical minded one here in this, because she's spiritual, she's still not faultless here, because it takes two. So clarify this Temperance here. Now this Temperance, this is the mutual energy. Clarify the Temperance. We have the Moon and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So what is needing to be established in this relationship in order for it to move forward is balance your emotions out, because this Moon in this spread to me represents moodiness, but it also represents secrets, things that you do not see. It's a spiritual card, but it represents hidden things here. So it's like balancing it. How can you win if you're hiding things? How can you win if you're always in a funky mood here? So you have the Moon card and you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving horse in this deck here. So the secret is, why was it so long for you guys to come together and to build some type of stability here? And the reason why is because you guys needed to heal. You can't come into a relationship and build anything when there's healing that needs to take place. Not only healing needs to take place, there's a caution to balance yourself, to execute patience here. Execute patience, because I feel like both parties brought in some type of baggage here. So you guys needing to balance yourselves out before you can pour into each other's cup. But as far as the relationship is concerned, you're going to have to pour into each other's cup in order to balance it here. Do away with the secrets, do away with the moodiness, the mind games, the mood swings here, because I feel like there was always some type of mood swing here, some type of emotional challenge here. It was up and down, up and down. And I feel like it was because, for one, the divine masculine knew that they were doing other things, and for two, for the divine feminine, because she was on the butt end of it. She had to deal with this. She had to deal with this because she's tripping, because she felt like the divine masculine should never have approached her in this energy to begin with. But his defense is that I fell in love with you as soon as I laid eyes on you. Goddamn. So now we have the Two of Swords here. This Two of Swords is the divine masculine and the divine feminine needing to make a decision about this connection here. So the universe is telling you to. Now you could either win this relationship or you can lose this relationship. The decision is yours. You're needing to make a decision because neither party has made a decision. I feel like neither party has made a decision. It's just that neither party ain't did shit. They ain't said shit. They ain't moved. They ain't did nothing. And not doing anything is not making a decision. Just because you haven't said anything, just because you haven't did anything, doesn't mean you haven't made a decision. You need to make a decision, is what the universe is telling you. And it is crucial that you make a decision, because this is you're saying whether or not you're in agreement with this relationship or you are against this relationship. So you're needing to decide whether or not you want this. Now, clarifying this Two of Swords here, we have the King of Cups and we have the Seven of Cups. So this is the dilemma that you needed to decide. You need to decide whether or not you want to show your emotions, show love towards each other, or do you want to go out there and explore other options here? This is your decision, Divine Masculine, and this is your decision, Divine Feminine. Do you want love with this person, or do you want to go elsewhere and try to find something better? Ultimately, the decision is yours. You can win, or you can also lose based on the decision that you make. So I think this is an amazing reading. So I'm going to wrap it up and stop right here. So this has been the Divine Masculine's energy towards the Divine Feminine, and the Divine Feminine towards the Divine Masculine. This has been The Talk. So if this video resonates with you guys, please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And I will talk to you on the next video. Bye.